Hi everyone, I am back with another Mickey and Minnie card. This is the July card, so this is technically card number 7, if you don't count the bonus birthday card a couple months ago. So this is going to be a 4th of July card. I do not have any 4th of July stamps that say Happy 4th, Happy Independence, nothing like that. So, I'm still going to be using the Teeny Tiny Wishes stamp set right here, and I'm just going to use the one that says Sweet Treats, because usually when you're having barbecues and stuff for the 4th of July and you're celebrating, somebody always makes some really awesome goodies to go with your barbecue, so why not? I think I used the same one last year in the series. I can't remember, but I'm pretty sure I did, because I still didn't have any 4th of July ones last year. I don't really see the point of getting any that are kind of patriotic, just because I'm not really going to use them a whole lot. So I'll continue using the Sweet Treats, or possibly one that says Celebrate, or, you know, something to that effect. Just for future reference. Same will go for the 2017 series and all that stuff. So if you have one that says Happy 4th or Happy 4th of July or Happy Independence, whatever you want to use is totally fine. I just don't have it, so I'm not going to use it. Before I start making this card, real quick, I got a question about if I have a box or any sort of thing that I put my cards into, and I do. I make these. This idea, this design, came from Poodle's Papercraft, and you can find her on YouTube, you can find her on Facebook, and she has a tutorial for this box. So I will link the tutorial in the description of this video, so you guys can go check her out. I don't think I've actually done a tutorial doing this box. I don't think I have. I think I just link her in there. I can certainly do one if you want. I would still link her in the description of that video. Also, I am not the original designer of this box. So I have one for every set of Mickey and Minnie card series. So this is my 3rd box. I will make another one for the 2017 series. So they're kind of cool. It will hold all 12 of my cards if I rotate them. So one has to go up, one goes down, one goes up, because of the design of the card. So I'm pretty sure all 12 of them will fit in here. It might be a little snug, but that's okay. So this is just the little box that I made. Okay, now onto the card. So this is the paper pad that I have been using. It's the 4 Seasons and Everything in Between by the Paper Studio, found at Hobby Lobby. So if you scroll on through to the 4th of July section, which would be right after the summer one we just did, here's the stars I'm using. There's also this print, which was too busy for my Mickey and Minnie heads. And then here are the stripes. So that's the pad. And the measurements of your card base are going to be 4 1/4 by 11. On your 11-inch side, you will score at 1. Then you will score at 6 3/8. Let me double check. Yes, 6 3/8 and 6 1/2. Gives you that 1/4 of an inch there. Or actually, it gives you an 1/8 of an inch. Oh, I'm sorry. So there's that. Now we'll go ahead and do some folding. That part folded. That part, and then we have this little piece right here. Still trying to figure out the easiest way to fold this, but so I know I fold it differently each time. So I guess whatever's working at the moment. Okay, so now we have the basic design of the matchbook, just like that. So now we're going to take our stapler, and I am just using my little stapler from Stampin' Up. And you want to go about 2/3 of the way up. You want to make sure that you don't staple your card closed. So about 2/3, staple, and staple. So there we have that part. So I'm just going to attach my inside mat, which is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. So just get this in really quick. And I'll just center this right in the middle, like so. So now we can do the outside. We'll do our bottom flap first, and this I'm using white cardstock behind for my mat. So this piece measures 4 1/8 by 7/8, and then my printed paper measures 4 by 3/4. So we'll just do some layering. Get these on here. And for those of you who follow me on Facebook, I recently posted a picture, a couple of pictures, of how I screwed up the last 5 Mickey and Minnie cards. It was terrible. If you want to go over there and check it out and laugh along with me, I took them all and fixed them, but I just couldn't believe it. My brain has not been in papercraft mode for quite some time, and when I pulled out my Mickey and Minnie cards to reference them, I realized pretty much since February I kind of went downhill with Mickey and Minnie. I didn't do the sentiments right. One of them, the last one I did, the paper was going the wrong direction. Like, it was crazy, but they're all fixed. So if you guys want to go laugh at the before and after pictures, you can go on over to Facebook. There is a link in the description to my Facebook page. And laugh at those photos. It was pretty funny. So the top mat is going to measure 4 1/8 by 4 3/8. And then your printed paper will be 4 by 4 1/4. Just going to layer these up. Okay, center this one on here, just like that. So we'll go ahead and get this one onto the front. Make sure that my stars are going the right direction with my point upward. So there is kind of a direction. If I do it this way, to me the star is upside down. So I want to make sure that my stars are going the right way. And we'll just center this one right on the front. So there we have that. Let me go ahead and tuck my flap in here. Just like that. So now we're going to work on our sentiment here. And for today's color, I am using Memento Love Letter. And we're just going to stamp that on some white cardstock. Like I said, I'm using the Sweet Treat sentiment. Sweet Treats. That's what it says. That's not very dark. A little more pressure there. And I am using my word window punch, which is retired. I'm just going to try to center this. Punch that out. I'm going to go ahead and close that up. Don't stick my hand in it. Then I'm also going to be using my Modern Label Punch, which is another one that is retired, unfortunately. But you can use any kind of sentiment layering that works for you. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my rhinestones. I'll just put our little rhinestones on here. And we'll go ahead and layer this. Okay, so we'll get this centered onto our Modern Label here. Just like so. Go ahead and flip this over so we can put a couple of dimensionals on the back. And we'll get this onto the front here. This is going to go right here on the bottom flap. I'm just going to eyeball the center. Just like so. So we have that so far. Now we're going to go ahead and pull out Mickey and Minnie. And get them positioned so we can start adhering our Mickey and Minnie head. So there's Mickey. And you don't have to do these the same way I do. Like, you could put Minnie down here and Mickey up here. It's just whatever you want to do. This is just the way that when I first started making these, how I did it, and I just kept it the same. So there's that. Grab my glue dots. And this is just, whoops, some red eyelet ribbon from Michaels. Stick that on top for Minnie's bow. Right there. There we have that. Then I will zoom in a little bit and we will stamp the inside. So for the inside piece, I'm actually using my Itty Bitties. Again, this is another retired product from Stampin' Up. And I'm using the little star. So I'm going to take that love letter, ink up my star, and we're just going to randomly place 3 little stars in there. And this is another part where you guys can totally personalize whatever you want to do. You could put stars in each corner. You could do 2 corners if you want. You could do all the way around. You know, it's whatever you want to do. So there we have. Tuck this back in. Oops. There we have the Mickey and Minnie 4th of July matchbook card. Here's how you can see the actual matchbook shape. So, hope you guys enjoyed and are still following along with the Mickey and Minnie series, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!